I was recently talking to a very successful entrepreneur on Upwork, and what he told me was now is not the time to be on the sidelines. What he was referring to is this environment that we're in right now with AI, machine learning, large language models, etc. And that really resonated with me because this was one of the things that gave me a pull away from my full-time role and toward entrepreneurship. It just felt like we were in this very unique period of time that felt like the dot-com days of like 20 years ago. It was like, okay, you have the skill set and are lucky enough to be living in this time, just go after it. So that was one of the big things that kind of pulled me. I just felt like the timing was right to kind of go all in on entrepreneurship. And I saw a lot of opportunities in the space. This is kind of like obvious for anyone alive right now. Everyone knows what ChatGPT is. Everyone knows what AI is. But I guess we're data entrepreneurs, we're data people. So let's look at the data. This is the search term AI on Google Trends. And you can see it's kind of like nothing is happening. And then you get this spike and now it's kind of off to the races. I'm sure you could have guessed that this spike here is ChatGPT, but this has been a trend that's been on the rise for decades at this point. And if we were to boil down the opportunity for data entrepreneurs into a single line, it's using AI to improve existing business practices. And I see kind of two pillars here. The first is demand. Like I said, and like we saw on the previous slide, everyone knows what AI is. Everyone knows what ChatGPT is. So more people than ever know these technologies exist and they want them. They want to use them in their business. And then the second pillar is accessibility and performance. Like it's never been easier to use a state-of-the-art language model or machine learning model for your specific use case. Like 5-10 years ago, if you wanted to bring in like a state-of-the-art model, it's kind of like good luck. If the authors were nice enough to publish it online, you would still have to like go some obscure website, you'd have to download it, and then you had to figure out how to run it on your machine or in your computing environment. But now it's easier than ever before. You know, you can just go to ChatGPT, you can go to any of these paid APIs, you can go to any of the open source solutions. And so this brings up like three general directions I see for data entrepreneurs. And of course, these aren't every possible direction, and I'm sure there are more, but these are just three that I like to think about. The first is to use AI to improve other people's businesses. So in other words, consulting. And so this is essentially what I'm doing right now. I may not have a business problem that I can solve for myself and generate value, but there are a lot of businesses out there with a lot of problems and they lack the technical expertise to use AI to solve them. That's where I can come in and help them out. Another direction is if you have a business, is just use these easy off-the-shelf AI tools to improve your existing business practices, improve your workflow, and try to get those like 5 to 10x improvement opportunities that are possible now through the accessibility of these high-performing models. And then finally is to build an AI product that can improve many businesses. And so this is kind of like the ultimate goal for me. You build a product and it's not something that can just help someone else's business or not only help your business, but it can help many businesses simultaneously.